What is going on, guys? Your boy Gunz here, and man, has it been a roller coaster around here. We have a lot of turns and twists and flips and all kinds of stuff going on in KVK. However, today's video is not about that. Today's video is covering a coverage on the new mages. Who is the best pairing for Yan Ming? And I know that a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, let's see, it's probably this one, it's probably that one. Well, I can tell you guys this, that I am not 100% sure. I cannot tell you guys with certainty. For example, like with Mutea, of what is the best build. What I can tell you is what I know is working. Kind of giving you guys some options depending on what you got in your lockers that you guys can make work. As you guys can see here, we got our boy Tinzy from EIS in KVK 1. You can see here he has a 304,000 merit report. So what I'm going to cover today, guys, is who I think that I see Yan Ming performing really well with already. And I'm also going to give you guys two builds, one from Tinzy and one from myself, okay? So, yeah, let's get right into it. So you guys can see here we got our boy Tinzy. He was using Yan Ming with the Leia, and I'll kind of explain the situation. You can see that his Yan Ming is fully awakened, 6-starred, Dragon's Fate Max, the Leia Max, and he has a solid Seraphic that says, please give me ticket. And this report was in Dragon Zone in KVK 1, so it's not like he's farming T4 players, right? So you can see there he has 25 IW, mainly 25 IW in this report, and then a few Echo kind of sprinkled in the middle there. So that's what he was running. You can see here in comparison to his other marches, I'm like, how did it do compared to the other marches? 304K here. Still 79K remaining, right? We got his Bert Tohar fully dead. We got his Mu Valen, 142K remaining there. This is not really about the other marches, but you got a Sand Lizard on that. And then Lilia Thea, 167. And then Gramora Thundolin. Okay, so this is something that I've been seeing a few mage mains doing. Because Thundolin and Thalea still kind of falls behind for a lot of people, to even include myself. I honestly have not ran my mage as much this season, to be honest, guys. But the Gramora Thundolin seems like a good situation. So the reason why is because now you have your G3 heroes, which is Thalea and Thundolin, and they're backed up by a skills tree from the G4 mages. So it seems to be like some good synergy to kind of get your marches up and running. All right, so I asked him for his build. Let's see. Where did he send me? Did he send me the build here? Where did he send me the build? There's his Moo. Let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. I could have sworn I had it on here. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? He might have sent it to me on Discord. Let me check Discord real quick. All right, let me see here. Tinzy. Bang. Scroll up. Okay, boom. We got the build here, guys. And boom. So here is the build that Tinzy is running. Very similar to the one that I'm running, except for one very key specific thing. As you guys can see here, for the most part, my initial, my base one that I gave you guys from the beginning, is very similar to his. Mine honestly hasn't even changed, but here we go. So you can see very basic down here. He picked up as much speed as possible to get into that 21% march speed, since his Ming and Thalea don't have any march speed. 1 point into the infantry here, and then he went up the right here. Hero skill, rage, hero skill, crit chance, and then this is where he changed it compared to me. So he said he went steady hands because when it comes to Yan Ming and Thalea, you're getting like endless buffs, so you're like constantly have that hero skill damage buffs mixed with the caged animal here on the right. So that is the tree that Tinzy is running. Now let me show you guys a little one of my cook. I'm sure you saw it on the thumbnail of what it was. So check this out, guys. 270K report versus mainly BNR, NXW, a little mixture of freaking everyone, right? I accidentally hit some friendly fire there. Sorry there, Lord Beast. But look at those trades, man. 119k severely wounded to 741. Okay, and let me show you something. Guys, I was at a 264k report with how many did I have remaining? Oh, right here, you can see here, 179k remaining, guys. You saw Tinzy was at like 300 with like 72k remaining, so I could have definitely got into that 300k zone. But I'm gonna show you why, guys, why this report is even crazier than you guys might think. Okay, I know you guys looking at that Ming like, that Ming's not even awakened. Okay, like, okay, what is he cooking here? So the reason why I went with Ming and Thea, so some of you guys may know, some H mains know, Thea is like, dude, she is just, how do you even say it? She's like a catalyst, man. Like, she just makes everything work. I don't know if that's the exact definition for catalyst. You guys can fact check me on that one. But Thea gives so much attack buffs that the Dragon's Fate gets more damage, and the pets get more damage. So, roughly speaking, based off testings that I have done over the years of having Thea as a hero, it's about like anywhere from 20 to 30% increase in damage for both artifacts and pet damage. So when you think about, okay, if it increases your artifact damage by that much and the Dragon's Fate is doing that much damage every time Ming's passive does damage, it must be scaling like crazy. And brother, let me tell you, it 100% is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my money on this for now. Well, you know, we could fact check me later if you want. I think Ming Thea might be, Dragon's Fate might be the best Mage March combination for young Ming. That is just my, like I said, the other ones are insane too, so I could definitely be wrong 100%. But I mean, just scaling wise from what I saw it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get right to it. What was I running? My young Ming in this report, as you guys can see, is only 5, 4, 2, 1. Yep. You guys heard that right. 5, 4, 2, 1. Yan Ming, ladies and gentlemen. Max Dragon Fate, Thea Awaken, and one of my best Sapphires on him, right? So, like, dang, right? That is crazy. So let's go ahead and get into the talent tree that I was running. Let's see here. So here's the talent, and he's also only 4-starred. You can see I made some upgrades to him recently, through the wheel and whatnot. Oh no, I think just through a daily. So here is the talent tree that I'm running. The same one that I gave you guys from the beginning, guys. I mean, like I told you guys before, when it comes to, you know, my experience with the game, for those guys that don't know, I've been playing the game for, we're closing in on our 3-year mark, but like 2 years and some change. Like we can say like 2.75 roughly. This is the build that I'm running. So, I mean, like... And it could be, right? It could be, I have talked to some other mage mains. They were saying that, oh, well, why do I have this here as hero skill damage and he doesn't do a rage skill? But hero skill damage apparently still gets affected towards that passive because it's still considered skill damage from his skill. So, so that's the build that I've been running. Also, touching back onto Tinzy's Ming Thalea. The thing about Ming... And the thing about Thalea, okay, because a lot of people want to bench Thalea, but maybe with this combination, you guys can keep her up on the field and not have a wasted investment, guys. So if you guys take a look at her second skill, when dealing hero skill damage, Legion gains Keen, Shelter, 25%, 25%. 50% buffs, guys, when dealing hero skill damage. So when dealing with Thunderlin, Thalea has to wait every time Thunderlin does a rage skill in order to be getting the good tidings, right? However, okay, with good tidings, it gets triggered by Ming's passive because he's constantly dealing hero skill damage. It also keeps good tidings up to a really good spot. And when you take a look at, you can see he had the Seraphic mix with that one. And when you take a look at the Seraphic, what does the Seraphic say? Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Each time an innate skill inflicts a buff or a debuff. Who does the probably arguably the most buffs in the game right now? Probably Yan Ming with his specific skills over here. When you look at Yan Ming, especially if you have him awakened, right? It's 100% chance of triggering premonition and astrologer's blessing. So like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that necessarily counts as a buff, but I do think there is some synergy here with the Seraphic Phaedrake here for Yan Ming. But yeah, guys, I haven't really been running my mages that much, like I said, but I'm like, you know what? I've been mainly running infantry and calves all season for the most part. Haven't really been using my mages that much. But I'm like, let me be ratty and get some good gameplay in here. I was just ratty with that single march, just hopping in and out of cities, staying alive, hooking and jabbing, you know what I mean? So that's how we did it, guys. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update on Yan Ming and what I'm currently seeing. Oh, actually, before we close this out, you guys are like, the gun special. Freaking, look at this. You can, guys, here's the thing with Yan Ming. Here is the reality of Yan Ming, okay? Shout out to everyone that helped me with this, by the way, sharing reports. Yan Ming, Grimora, amazing. Yan Ming, almost anybody mixed with that Dragon's Fate seems to be absolutely frying. Now, what does that mean? Okay, for me personally, it means that whichever one of your marches is struggling. So for most of you guys, it's that G3 hero, right? So now you can throw your Thunderlin somewhere else. I've even seen Bertrand with Yan Ming because a lot of people didn't even go for Tohar, so that gives them a place to put their Bert, because a lot of people were running like Bert Thea still for a long time, or da-da-da-da. So pretty much anywhere your mage lineup needs help, you can plug in Yan Ming to also increase the merits up there. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Definitely helps me out a ton. There's been a lot going on, and there will be even more stuff going on, so stay tuned, guys. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that sub button, turn on that bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video, guys. It's your boy Gunz, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.